Hello kids, today we are doing comparison of fractions. So first we have to learn about like fractions and unlike fractions. Like fractions are those fractions in which the denominators are same. See here 1 by 15, 2 by 15, 3 by 15, 8 by 15, all these are like fractions. And when the denominators are not equal, then it is said to be unlike fractions. Then comparing fractions. How we have to compare the fractions? If the denominators are same, then we have to just compare the numerators. Like if we are having an example, see here 3 by 5 and 8 by 5. So if we want to compare this, in this the denominators are same, so we have to just compare the numerators. 5 is greater, so 5 by 8 is the greater fraction. But if the numerators are same, and denominators are different, see here 1 by 3 and 1 by 5, the denominators are different but the numerators are same. So in this case, the fraction which is having the small denominator is the greater. In this 1 by 5 and 1 by 3 and 1 by 5, 1 by 3 is the greater because they have the same numerator, but the small denominator is the greater fraction. You can see by this example also. See, this is the figure, whole figure. In this 3 parts are there, and in the same portion there are 5 parts. But so you can see the shaded part is very less, and here the shaded part is more. So this is 1 by 3 is the greater. Now in exercise 7.4, the question number 1 is write shaded portion as fraction, then arrange them in ascending or descending order using correct sign greater than, equal to or less than between the fractions. So in A part you can see the shaded parts are 3 and the total parts are 8. So the fraction of this is 3 by 8. Next is 6 by 8, the next one 4 by 8, and the last one is 1 by 8. So you have to write it like this. See here we have written the fractions, and then in ascending order 1 by 8 will be the first, then 3 by 8, 4 by 8 and 6 by 8, and in descending order just reverse this order and it will become 6 by 8, 4 by 8, 3 by 8 and 1 by 8. Same in question in B part also. See here the fractions are 8 by 9, here 4 by 9, 3 by 9 and 6 by 9. So we have to written here and then arrange them in ascending and descending order. Now in C part, show 2 by 6, 4 by 6, 8 by 6 and 6 by 6 on the number line. Put appropriate sign between the fractions given. Here some fractions are given, but first we have to show all these fractions on a number line. So for this we have to make a number line. And start with 0. According to the denominator we have to start with 1 by 6, 2 by 6, 3 by 6, 4 by 6, 5 by 6, 6 by 6 like this. Then we have to mark all the 4 that is given in the question. Now these 4 fractions have to be given in the question, so we have to put the sign here 5 by 6 and 2 by 6. So 5 by 6 is the greater term as the denominators are equal. In the next 3 by 6 is greater, and then 6 by 6 is greater, and then 8 by 6 is greater. In question number 2, these 4 questions are given and we have to put the sign according to the greater term. In this denominators are same, so 5 by 6 is greater. Here the denominators are not same but the numerators are same. So according to the numerators, if the numerators are same, then the fraction having the small denominator is the greater. So 1 by 4 is greater. Here the denominators are same, so 5 by 5 is greater. Here the numerators are same, so 3 by 5 is greater. Now in question number 3 we have to make 5 Question number 3, we have to make 5 more such pairs and put appropriate sign. So this students can do by themselves only. And in the fourth question we can see here some figure is given. In this you can see one full line is there, that means it is 1 by 1. Here only one portion is there, and then in the next part 2 parts are there, it should be half, so 1 by 2. And then in the next 3 parts, so it is 1 by 3, 2 by 3 and 3 by 3. Again 4 parts are there, then 5 parts are there, and then 6 parts are there. So we have to compare all these fractions according to this, or we can use the rule also. See here 1 by 6 and 1 by 3. So in 1 by 6 and 1 by 3, numerators are same, so 1 by 3 is greater. And you can see in the figure also, see 1 by 3 is this much part and 1 by 6 is only this much part. So you can see which one is greater. 1 by 3 is greater. Then 3 by 4 and 2 by 6. 3 by 4 is here and 2 by 6 is here. So 3 by 4 is greater. Then 2 by 3 and 2 by 4, like this you have to see this figure and then compare all these. Then how quickly you can do this fill appropriate sign like this. So in this case, when you want to compare the fractions, you have a rule to the numerator are same if the denominators are same. But in this in a case when there is no same denominator or no same numerator, then what you have to do? You can do the cross multiplication, like 5 ones are 5, 2 ones are 2. So this side is greater, 5 ones are 5, so this one is greater. Again here also you can do the cross multiplication method. 2 6 are 12 and 4 3 are 12. Both are equal, so you have to put equal to sign here. Again 3 3s are 9 and 5 2s are 10. So this side is greater, so this is the greater term. Like this you can do all the parts by cross multiplication method. And in this question number 6, you have to the following fractions represent just 3 different numbers. Separate them into 3 groups of equivalent fractions by changing each one to its simplest form. First we have to show all these in the simplest form. I'll show you here. See, we have just find the simplest form of each one of these. By 2 by 12 is there in the first part, so it should be divided with a common number 2 and it will become 1 by 6. Like this 3 by 15 is there, so it will become 1 by 5. Like this we have to solve all the terms, all the fractions into simplest form. Now we can see 1 by 6 is the common term here, then 4 by 25 and 1 by 5. So we just categorize 3 parts, 1 by 5, 1 by 6 and 4 by 25. So we have to put the parts here, which one is falls in which category. Then in question number 7, it is asked that is 5 by 9 equal to 4 by 5. So to check this we have to apply the cross multiplication method. See here 5 into 5 become 25 and 9 into 4 become 36. So both these are not equal. So we can say that 5 by 9 is not equal to 4 by 5. If LHS and RHS both are equal, that means left hand side and right hand side both become equal, then the fractions are equivalent, otherwise the fractions are not equivalent. In B part also 9 9s are 81 and 16 5s are 80. So both are not equal, so the fractions are not equal. Here also you can see the LHS and RHS both are equal, so both the fractions are equal. In this case again both are not equal, so the fractions are not equal. In 8th question we can see here Ela read 25 pages of a book containing 100 pages. Lalita read 2 by 5 of the same book. Who read less? Now Ela read 25 pages out of 100 pages, and fraction of reading the pages is 25 by 100, that become 1 by 4. The simplest form of this is 1 by 4 of the book. Now Lalita read 2 by 5 part of the book. That means if we multiply it with 20, it will become 40 by 100. So you can see 25 by 100 and 40 by 100. So you can compare by this also. So this show that this part is 40 by 100 is greater. So we can say that Ela read less part of the book. The next question is, Rafiq exercised for 3 by 6 of an hour, while Rohit exercised for 3 by 4 of an hour. Who exercised for a longer time? Now you can see in this question, Rafiq exercised this much of an hour and Rohit exercised this much of an hour. So you have to compare both the fractions. Here the numerators are same, so you just compare the denominators. The fraction which is having small denominator is the greater, so 3 by 4 is greater, so we can say that Rohit exercised for the longer hour. In the last question of this exercise, in a class A of 25 students, 20 passed in first class. In another class B of 30 students, 24 passed in first class. In which class was the greater fraction of students getting first class? Now see here, in class A, total number of students are 25 and number of students passed is 20. So fraction of students passed become 20 by 25, that is the simplest form is 4 by 5. Then class B, total number of students are 30, number of students passed is 24. So fraction of students passed is 24 by 30, that means 4 by 5. So you can see here both the class are having the equal fractions. So we can say that each class have same fractions of students getting first class. So this is all about 7.4. Thank you, students.